welcome to the first episode of my Roblox Studios Beginner's Guide. This is where I will be doing a series of many episodes. If you ever wanted to make your own game but didn't know where to start, you are in the right place. Today, I'll guide you through Roblox Studio, show you how to create a simple game and get you started on the game development. By the end of this series, you'll be able to create this! Before we start, we need to have Roblox Studio installed. If you don't have it yet, go to create.roblox.com and then log in to your Roblox account. Then click on Start Creating, if it's not already installed. Then it will prompt you to download it. Once downloaded, install Roblox Studio and you should see the screen with loads of different templates. Now, let's create our first ever Roblox game. Click on Baseplate. You'll see a very large and grey platform in the middle of the screen. Then, this is where we will build our Roblox game. Let's take a quick tour of Roblox Studio interfaces. So first, we have our Explorer panel. Should be to the right side of your screen, and this is where you have every single object in the game. You have our workspace. A workspace is what you can see visibly, therefore it is this base plate, this grey dingy base plate, that is right there in our workspace. So you can see that's highlighted blue all around because we selected it in our Explorer. Same with this, the spawn point. If you click spawn point, this will go. This is because it is in our workspace. You can also adjust the lighting with the properties, which is our next thing. With the properties, this is how you can edit in-game settings. Therefore, you can set the lighting offsets using these properties. Probably the best way to demonstrate this is by getting a part over here. If I import a part, I will show you how to do all of that later. But within the properties GUI, there should be a brick color. This is the most important thing you'll need. Then when you click on it, I can change the brick that's right here, the part, to any color I wish. This could be green, lime green, or it could be really dark blue. You can also change the material. If I wanted a blue brick, I could have a blue brick. I can also change the transparency of the brick to make it look a bit more touched up. Next is your toolbox. Now, the toolbox is here. This is where you can import any single model you want. For example, let me import a lamppost. So you now have a model of lamppost in your game. There is one problem with importing free models into your game. Yes, they're amazing to play around with. However, when you publish the experience and hope to have a big game, it's not going to do too well. This is for two reasons. The first reason of players will realise there is a free model because free models are quite known and you can fish out a free model from a game quite quickly. This isn't any single game we see. The next one is also the person that makes the models. So these are not all made by Roblox. Some of them are, however, most of them aren't. You can see this one's made by 2MG Grill. Therefore, this person can import scripts like this. All they have to do is click script and they can sprint bad code into your game. This bad code could do anything, including delete your game or worse. Next, we have the most important aspect, which is play and stop the game. You might be thinking, ESBlox, how do we even play the game that we've created? All you have to do is click home and click play. That's as simple as that. But now you might be wondering, I'm in my game, it looks amazing what I've created, but I can't leave, let me out! Help! Well, there's two ways to get you out. One is simply by clicking stop in your home window, or you can click this red button up here, next to the home window up here, or you can actually leave the game yourself, just like you would in a normal Roblox game. Now, one thing you could be a bit confused about is if this Explorer and the properties and the live collaboration is gone, it looks like this. But how can I get everything back? It's all gone. All you have to do is click View, and then click toolbox, and now you've got the toolbox back. But where's my properties? Where's my explorer? All you do is just go to here and you click properties. So now I can, oh yes, I can edit my white lamppost. I can change its position. Where is it? No, where's my lamppost? But how can I delete that lamppost now? It's gone. I need my explorer. That's where you can find explorer here in view. You can come, click a hotkey, which you can look at my previous video for, linked up at the top, and click F, and it will literally take you straight to it. Now, I'm not sure where I've just gone, but let me delete the lamppost and go back to the base plate. Oh, guys. God. No. I'm screwed. Where is everything? Guys? Guys, a mental problem. Wait, what? No, this isn't good. Where are we? No, I don't want to save it. Let's just open up a new base plate, shall we? Okay, so now we've got all of that out of the way. Let me tell you how you can actually build a part without using the free models from the toolbox. Now, the simplest way to do this is by literally just clicking part. But you might be wondering, I can't create a mega mansion with just parts. I mean, look, it just doesn't look very good. That's my mega mansion. We need some form of variety in shapes. All you have to do is click the drop down arrow underneath parts, and you can get a sphere, a wedge, a corner wedge, or a cylinder. Now, a sphere is very helpful as it's a circle and it can do literally anything. A wedge is also very helpful and can maybe help with these corners. But actually, what's even more helpful for the corners is just simply clicking corner wedge. Then I just come to the corner. I can use the scale tool here at the top, and I can actually interact with the part and make it the scale that I want. Now, this needs a bit more work here, but it clearly shows how you can use it. Now, we have made this very, very cool shape. Now, this took me about literally 2 minutes to make, and that's only using a wedge, a corner wedge, and a block. That very cool shape. This shape right here was taking me literally 2 minutes. Now, hopefully you've now got the idea on how to use shapes and everything you can do with them. There is endless possibility you can do with shapes. Now I'm going to teach you about these 4 buttons up here, what they do and how you can use them properly. Okay, so we're going to start with select. This is the most used one, and we're just going to demonstrate this with a part. All you do is when you hover over it, it comes up with the blue line. But the way you can select it is by left clicking and you simply just drag. This is pretty much the only thing you can do. You can drag. But if you don't want to drag, all you do is again left click it, but you don't hold down left. So if I hold down left, the part moves. But if I simply just click left and let go straight away, you can edit the properties of the part, so I can change it. Oh, let's change it to my favourite colour, red. So now we have a red part because we selected it with our select tool. The next very useful one is called move. Now, hopefully you guys know what move is. Like, you move on the dance floor, right? Well, again, if we just left click it, no holding down or anything. You can use these arrows. You can move it left, you can move it right, you can move it up, and you can also move it down. But you can also move it up and down using these arrows. So if I wanted a red death block in the sky, I can use this tool called the scale, and I can make the part bigger. That's it. I don't need to copy and paste the part because I can simply make it bigger. Just like that. To scale, again, you can go left, you can go right, you can go up, you can go down. And, well, you can go forwards and backwards. Scale has literally changed everything. That is how you scale all the parts to the size you want. Now, the next one is called rotate. Rotate's a very useful thing, especially when you're guessing those angles. You simply left click on the part again and do not drag it. Yes, you can drag it because every single tool is a select. However, we're not going to drag it because we want to rotate instead. What you do is you literally just grab the arrows and rotate it to how you want. Let's say I wanted a vertical wall. I've now got a vertical wall. It's a little bit wonky because it's not that precise and does not click. However, that is the only way you can do it. The other ways you can do that is by simply doing the hotkeys. Again, shown in my hotkey video, which is the card in the description and one of the links in the descriptions. The most useful hotkey for rotating is Control R, and that simply just does that. Another one is also Control T, and this is how we're going to make our wall. So let's just do Control T. It's getting down there. But if I do Control T now, it's up there. So, now you know Control R, Control T, how can I make a copy of this part? I want the exact same part. All it is Control D, and I can move the part to the side. Okay, how can we spawn when we click play? Now, when you're in your game, you should already have a spawn point. But if you don't, all you do is click model, you go pretty much to the very end. So now you should be here. You can see all the scripts, you can see the running scripts, you can see the collision. But let's go a little bit over. Oh, I just saw it. Okay, so now we have the spawn. Let's click spawn, and we can go into our spawn. You can also click F, and that will take you straight to it, which is a very useful hotkey. But now we have a place to spawn. Let's just delete this spawn and click play. We will spawn in the air. Can you see how we spawned in the air? And it will spawn us to the center of the base plate. So now we know this is the exact center. But it doesn't look very good when we spawn in the air, right? So that is why we need a base plate. And we can literally just spawn on the base plate. And we don't fly in like Mission Impossible. So this time we're now spawned in without being Superman. Now, that's it for the first episode. You've learned how to set up a Roblox studio. You've learned quite a few hotkeys. You've learned how to play and get out of your world that you have created. You've also learned about the properties, the Explorer, and the one and only toolbox. Everything on Roblox Studio has endless possibilities. Especially when you have the rotate tool. I want to have a diamond spawn rather than just a square spawn. Next episode, I'm going to teach you a little bit more about the scripting and how you can actually build a Roblox game. Then we'll get into the proper details. That's it for this one, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!